Alright. I mentioned last night on my live stream I was going to do a live stream on this. I had to take a couple days after the update came live on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I had to take a couple days to really grasp what they did. Not saying that I'm really done with this game. I've said I'm done with this game a couple times, and I've stopped playing it for a little while. I'm not saying. I'm also not trying to say that the update they did to this game is in any way worse than it's already been. There's been some real game-breaking issues that they needed to fix. They're still kind of there, and I've noticed that with this update, there's more broken ability glitches that you're able to do. No, I'm not the type of person to fully grasp and use those. I don't want to use anything that's broken. I want to have them fixed. But I'm also not a channel that tells EA, yo, you've got these glitches that you didn't know were going to happen that happened in this update you put in, and can you fix them? I don't really care. They'll eventually get to them. Somebody from EA will eventually find out about them. They always do. But what I really want to talk about is weird. There's multiple things in this live stream I'd like to talk about. We're looking for probably at least an hour long live stream. I want to play a little bit. I want to explain some things. I mentioned my live stream last night. Like I said, I was going to do a live stream on this, an update live stream. And they did do some major updates. They added a new map. You're inside of one of the Star Destroyers. It's not like the Death Star. It's not anything like that. I think it's kind of like when you play Capital Supremacy. For any of you guys who play Star Wars Battlefront 2, when you going back and forth trying to capture the flags and everything, capture the objectives, and then you go up to the enemy ship. Literally, they just created a map for heroes and villains, literally for Jedi and villain Jedi, where you're literally on one of the cruisers up in space. Now, it's not very vibrant color-wise, but it's an interesting new map. I found this out last night. It completely took me off guard. I went to go play some games, and I found out I was playing in space on a ship, inside of a hangar, a massive hangar, and I was like, whoa, and I know it was in space because I literally saw starfighters zooming past. I'm joking, I never saw any of that, but I know it was in space because I recognized that area that you'd fight in Capital Supremacy to an extent. Now, it's weird though, because let me try to go into a game and explain this. Maybe I can find the map itself. It's glitching out. Every time it says Naboo or something like that, it ends up not being Naboo. Yeah, see? Okay, so this is the map I'm talking about. Naboo. Republic attack cruiser. We're inside the cruiser in space. Now, I'm really torn on this map. I think there's a lot of areas where you can fall off the map, and the areas you can fall off the map are very centralized in the middle of the map. There's a big, huge hole in the middle of the map where you can fall off pretty easily. So if you have an enemy pushing you off the map and you're not blocking with your lightsaber, you're fucked. I've gotten screwed a couple times by Darth Vader. He's stroked me and he's pulled me off the edge and dropped me. I've been screwed by Rey's ability. I was running towards her and then I was running backwards right into the middle of the ship, into the hole. Also, another thing I want to mention is, where it comes to this update, they changed the way you observe enemies. So when you look at an enemy, hopefully I can say all this before we start. When you look at an enemy, you can now see how much stamina they have, and in turn,
light speed for the unprepared villains.
Wow, they just added. Whoa, that's weird. They added So I wanted to show you guys. So the massive hole is right here. It's in the middle.
Legends walking out of our next contest alive are the maintenance droids cleaning it all up. Cue the very sad music.
Yeah, and
I fought sick. You think your chances? I'm the one you're after. You're Our ascension to Jedi Master has been surprisingly swift. Even
Yeah, as you guys can probably tell, Count Dooku hits extremely fast. I don't even have my Dooku maxed out all the way. I'm gonna turn down my volume because it's
The nice
really
guys aren't finishing
loud.
last this time.
Anyways, so, yeah, they, I told you guys there's some new things that got broken in this game, and this is one of them. It's now gotten to the point where you can play Count Dooku, and his wave attack is so fast, so unbelievably fast. It's ridiculous. I don't know if that's what they planned on doing. Like, watch, just for instance, look at how fast I attack. Oh, he just fell off. Yeah, the thing in the middle is a massive annoyance. You gotta really be careful when you're not in these hallways and stuff. But pretty much what they did is, I think when you press L1 R1 with Count Dooku, you go into like a super fast hit mode. You hit, like, look at how fast he hits. I played Dooku in the past, he doesn't hit as fast as this. And it really fucks with an enemy. I've versed really high level enemies who have like high level characters and stuff. And it's weird. See how fast I get rid of them? They also, I think they decreased the way stamina works to the point where you can be attacked by two people and get killed a lot faster than you normally would. You can't defend as much. And there you go. That's a prime example, guys, of getting knocked off the map. I'm very torn on this map. I like it and I don't like it. I've had only wins on this map since I've been playing it. Then again, I'm a very aggressive, very good player at this game. But what they've done is they've changed the star cards on every single shooter, Jedi, and villain Jedi in this game. This poor dude. He doesn't know this map enough. Look at how fast I hit. Unbelievable amount of hit distance. And I'm not saying that I'm any good with this Count Dooku. My Dooku's like only level 30, but I mean, I've had a couple of my buddies play Dooku and they just went ham, and it's just, you notice the difference. You really notice the difference. Now, I'm talking about the dark side right now. I'll talk about the light side. I've really only messed with Dooku, Grievous a tiny bit. Grievous a tiny bit. Kylo, I usually play Kylo a lot. But Kylo, they changed him up. He's weaker now. He feels weaker. I know because I play Kylo a lot. My Kylo's almost a level 110. I've been playing him a lot lately off camera. And it's been a minute since I've done a live stream on Star Wars. So, they've done a lot. They've done a lot to the game. Yeah, okay, now I'm level 30. It's made the game more broken and at the same time worse.
Count Dooku is on a royal rampage. The Raging Ren is on a Kylo stream.
Yeah, lightsabers hit other lights. If you get hit by a lightsaber and you're not blocking, you get hit a lot harder than you used to get hit. You used to get hit, it used to be like 50 to 80 damage, but nowadays it's like, yeah, the announcer's been updated. The announcer now, he talks a lot more. If you're on a kill streak, he'll announce it, and both sides hear it. Both sides hear it. Now, the glitch that I was finding that was weird... Like, watch this. Yeah, I don't know what that Yoda thinks he was doing. People are still trying to get used to this update, and I am too. I shocked him. That's bullshit. It's weird. It's annoying at times, and at times it's funny because you just notice that you'll hit an enemy like 3 times and he'll end up dying.
Wish me luck.
And then I get hit from behind. You'll we. I'm trying to find a way to talk about this. It's hard to talk and play for me sometimes, especially in this game especially. But yeah, it's like, look at how fast I hit. It's ridiculous.
Come with me, father. Away from...
Yeah, okay, that's a little bit broken. Yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna be honest, it's weird.
Skywalking over the competition.
And,
Dying
it's...
3 more times will have permanent consequences.
I've become more powerful than any Jedi.
Yeah, it's the update's weird. I'm gonna get out of this game after this. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm still deciding, really. Look at how fast I hit. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I hit so fast. But pretty much, it's weird because they've given every single hero and villain a new star card, and I don't mean a new one, like a new one that's been added on to the star cards they already had. They changed every single hero's star card. Not all the heroes, all the star cards they have. One star card for each hero has been changed, and I know the difference. I know what was changed and what it was before, and I love the changes for some of them. Some of them I haven't tried it, and I don't really know, but most of them I'm enjoying the changes. For instance, I've been playing Luke a lot more since the update because he's like Dooku. He hits fast. He does a lot of damage, and his damage does stack over time. That he has a new star card that you can use where his damage starts to stack up, and he does more damage the more times he hits an enemy. And he didn't ever have that ability, and now people are like playing Luke. People are playing Anakin. Anakin and Kylo are both my most highest characters, but I've been playing Luke a lot more because Luke is just... I feel like where he's at right now is his best we have ever had. This Luke, and I'm serious, I'll try to find music, I'll try to get some good footage of him in this live stream as it's live right now. I'll try to play him as much as I can and show you guys what I mean. But pretty much this was his move. His move was different. What this one was, at one point in time, it was yada yada. It was every single enemy Luke kills gives him 100 health back, or yada yada yada. It's been changed, so now it says, as you can probably read, and if you can't read very well, then the name of the star card's Intensify, and the ability is every enemy trooper defeated or 200 damage to villains increases Luke Skywalker's lightsaber damage by 2 to a maximum. Now, pretty much just ignore the 2 and ignore the maximum. Pretty much every time he hits a villain successfully and he's alive and he hasn't been defeated, his damage goes up. Every hit, 20 for every 200 damage, 30, another 200, and then up to 50 damage. Pretty much the longer you stay alive and the longer you're attacking enemies, the more damage you do. And in turn, the more damage you do, the more you take away from their stamina. The more you drain an enemy's stamina, because damage turns into stamina. The more damage you do towards an enemy, or the more damage you take, the less stamina you're going to have until you completely run out. So, once they run out of stamina, this star card really comes to an effect, to the point where it's a 4-hit or 5-hit at the most if it's a Darth Vader. 5-hit kill with some of your abilities and whatnot if you want to spice it up a little bit so you don't get killed yourself. To kill a hero by yourself. It used to be like 6 to 7 to 8 hits. But now it's less. And it feels good. I like this Anakin, or not Anakin, I like this Luke. I like the way they have made Luke. This update has really brought out the best Luke, I think, so far. I've been playing this game for probably almost 2 years now, and I've seen a lot of different changes to Luke. Shitty changes, mostly. I'm gonna be honest, there's been maybe a few I can really call on that have been good changes. He's had a couple stamina buffs. He's had a couple blocking buffs where he's able to block a lot more proficiently. Can't say that word very well. But now they've made Luke more of a offensive character. More offensive. You don't want to play defense with Luke. You can, but his strong suit is offense. And I tell random players sometimes, I'm like, yo, you're playing Luke wrong, man. Don't play defense, play full on offense. That's where he shines. So it's interesting. I'm gonna be honest, it's interesting. Okay, so I was hit. I don't know how. That's another reason why I was trying to point out Count Dooku, especially because one of the glitches I was mentioning was while you're blocking, they're able to break through your block.
Hello.
See? Just like that. It's like you hit them and they die so much quicker. Gotta go help out the shooter. Watch this fight. Just take this fight into account. See, he had to try to go on offense because I was hitting him so much. See how quickly I kill him? How fast I hit with my lightsaber? I'm literally the light side opposite of Dooku. Watch his stamina. His stamina bar is right underneath the red part. Just like that. Done. Just done. It feels a lot more faster pace.
Good people are dying when we fight.
Boom 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 lightsaber sounds.
Obi-Wan has had a major update too. He's got a stamina buff. He's got a star card now that helps him with stamina. His stamina recharges a lot faster and he can attack longer. So now you can play him. Yeah, so you've noticed that every single battle I get into, I win. Not because of the incompetence of the team, well, obviously the incompetence of them, but mainly because... Yeah, Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. But, that's another example of not defending against Darth Vader. On this map, he really shines. And I haven't played him very much on this map yet. I'm gonna be honest about that. Okay, so another thing I wanted to mention was the first 2 days of the update, they only had Jedi. Only Sith and Jedis. That's all they had. It was weird. It was really weird. What the fuck? I was frozen. Even after I was done being frozen, I was still frozen. I couldn't move. That's weird. I just saw Darth Vader just spawn right there. That was weird. But yeah, shooters is a new thing. Not the best, that's for sure. Yeah, see how fast you melt through an enemy so much quicker now.
Focus! Stay there!
I don't know what this mall's doing.
Kenobi brings the death sticks. You are midway to power and glory.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so I never got to finish my sentence, but
Don't get sloppy, okay?
don't know how he got that kill.
That Jedi is skywalking over the
Oh, I walked right through his shots. What? 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 Anyways, the shooters, I don't know how to really call it anything besides that, because you guys, I know there's gonna be you guys, those of you who will end up watching this that are like, what the fuck do you mean by shooters? Pretty much anybody who doesn't have a lightsaber in this game mode have been brought back. They've been added in again. I don't know, my game might have been glitched out, I'm not too sure though.
Incoming fire!
I'm blinded, kinda.
a big string of takedowns Yoda has.
Yeah, so, it was Jedis and villain Jedis. Jedi and Sith, pretty much,
Superiors. I'm coming for them.
for a while there. I'm doing this update live stream, and oh wow, there's an item. Okay, I launched you. It registered. I launched you.
The battle will conclude in 3 more deaths.
So, it's been weird. This update, there's been a lot more broken moments I've noticed than there have been good moments. Broken as in, I've had a lot of broken ways I've killed enemies, and I've killed enemies a lot of dirty ways.
Focus!
Oh, okay, what's going on?
Class in the Force from the legendary Grandmaster of the Jedi. Ended the battle, Master Yoda.
Top of the morning to you lads.
Top of the morning, lads. Top of the morning to you, laddie. Oh man, it's weird. My first name is it has Irish accent to it, but it also has Hawaiian accent to it, so it's kind of a real mess up. But yeah, this update's been interesting. It's brought a lot of interesting things and a lot more broken things that we don't need in this game right now. Fights are a lot more broken. If you're a good player against another good player, you're both going to destroy each other's stamina, and you're going to not be able to hit at all. You guys are just going to be standing there letting your stamina regen, and then whoever hits that attack button faster, it's their win all the time. There have been some significant star card updates, like I've mentioned. Some have been completely revived to the point where they're cool star cards. Sometimes they're even broken. I think the one that Luke got was I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and I'm gonna say it's broken. The one that Anakin got, or not Luke got, is broken. Now the one that Anakin has, I haven't played Anakin yet since that happened. I played him once, but I didn't really get a chance because we kind of won that game. It was like a really fast game. Really
How's
fast game.
Subnautica going? I missed the last stream.
Oh, Subnautica's going great, man. You just gotta watch it. Just go watch that stuff right now, man. You can watch this anytime you want. Go watch that. Some interesting stuff happened last Subnautica. I'm not gonna spoil anything. That's for you to get scared over. Anyways, guys, yeah, this is his new star card. His old star card was like everybody else's. Everybody else pretty much had the same star card. Kill an enemy and gain 100 health back or 200 health back. I don't know how much it was. But now it's pretty much every enemy trooper defeat or 200 damage to villains decreases all of Anakin Skywalker's stamina cost by 2%. So like I said, for Luke's, ignore the 2% to a maximum. Literally just look at the maximum stamina cost reduction. That's what you need to focus on. So every single 200 damage you do to a villain reduces the cost of stamina permanently past that point. So after you kill an enemy or do 200 damage, you get a permanent reduction. So it means you can attack for a longer amount of time. That's what it means. That's pretty much what it means. I'm not going to play Anakin because I played him too much. My Anakin's almost a level 110, just like my Kylo. My Kylo's, I think, 108. My Anakin, as you saw, I think he was 106. I'm playing Luke because I want to get him to 100, and plus he's broken right now, and I want to play him while he's broken. Broken in a good way. I mean broken as in his ability just makes things so much worse for the enemy. Now, I haven't tried any other star cards on shooters, and what I mean by shooters is I mean anybody who doesn't have a... Oh, wow, I just lagged hard. That was a horrible... Oh my god, that was a horrible lag. I've never lagged that hard before. I swear to god, my screen showed me running on the side of the building, and then I was like running off the building. I don't know if that registered on your guys' screen. That was really weird. Whoa, the lag! What is up with the lag? What the I'm gonna turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone and go turn off my computer. Because this is horrible. What the
I realized
fuck?
I interrupted. I made the world burn.
I hope I don't keep lagging like this. This is a little bit annoying. I mean, you just eliminate enemies so quick. It's easy. It's like a piece of cake now. You fight and you... Okay, that's bullshit. Please land, please land, please land. No! Come on, dude! It's not even... It's not even every time I die at this point in the game, since this update's been out, it's not even... I'm not even angry anymore. It's just... I'm just trying to comprehend why they do such a thing. I don't think they really take time and take care into what they update. I don't think they do. I really don't think they do. I hate it. I get frozen and then I'm just done for. It's just over with.
Every time I send a comment it has a 9-second delay.
Well, that's true. Live streams are like that. They're like that even with the professional live streamers, guys. Keep that in mind. But I just, it's annoying. It really is. I fell right into that. God damn, I got thrown far. Holy shit. Fuck off me.
I'm not complaining. I'm giving my reason for when I interrupt you.
Fucking hell. Yep. Yeah. So Kylo, he's been if you play him very aggressively nowadays, you're gonna get a major payoff. I don't know what my team's doing. I think my team's got their heads up their asses. I'm like literally a top dog right now. What are you guys tripping on about? What are you guys... Why am I lagging so bad, dude? Come on, man. I'm lagging, so a lot of the times when I'm killed, it's because I'm lagging so horribly.
Could get a lot uglier. I know. And the force I think he lucked out.
Oh my god. I fell right into that. That was so annoying. Oh my god, yeah. Some of these abilities have been buffed significantly. Oh my god, lag. I swear to god, dude. I'll be right back. I'm turning off my fucking computer. This is ridiculous.
Lag it likes to FF flip you up.
Whoever that is, he moves fast.
Okay, so I do... This motherfucker thinks he's so good. I swear to god, if I die one more time by Darth Maul, I'm just gonna fucking tunnel him, dude. But, I don't know how much longer. Get the fuck out of my map, bitch. These shooters are really annoying, too. Wow! Okay. Alright, that's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Just knock them off the map. Anakin, what are you doing? Just knock them off the fucking map. What the fuck? I was blocking! I'm closing my door. I was fucking blocking. This motherfucker is gonna get tunneled now, dude. I'm done with this piece of shit. The lag is so goddamn annoying, dude.
Can't let you.
Now, what did we say about naughty words?
Well, I'm an adult, so I can cuss as much as I want. So if you're trying to intend by your words that I should calm down, then you got a lot. Oh my god, dude. God damn. These guys are annoying. They really, truly are. If I wasn't lagging as bad as I am, I'd be chilling right now. You gonna throw me off again, you fucking cunt? That's exactly as I thought. Yeah, my internet is definitely slow. No shit, Sherlock. What the fuck is going on with my internet, dude? I'm making moves I wouldn't normally make. And I'm dead. This is ridiculous, dude! Holy shit! I just went in my living room to turn off my mom's computer too, and they're all off. It's the internet itself. It needs to be reconnected again. And oh my god! I can't fucking dodge! What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, I can't dodge! This is annoying, dude. This is truly fucking annoying. I do indeed have a team that has their fucking heads up their asses, though. I haven't had a team this bad in a minute since this update's been out. I've been having only winning teams. I don't even know. At this point in the game, I don't. Throw me! Come at me! Come at me! Shocker.
Handling improved by 50%.
This fucking lag is pissing me off, bro. Fuck off my map. Come on, dude, just die!
You forced this battle.
And I'm thrown. What? Wait, what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my god! Wow! I'm only on top because I feel, at least I hope, that every single time I hit somebody it doesn't lag on your guys' end. I'm sorry, this is not me. I don't have laggy live streams. I never do. I mean, there is going to be that delay. There always is with live streams. I don't know why it's like that. I don't think I've ever seen a live stream that had a delay of some kind.
Pick him up!
3 deaths remain until reputation is ruined.
Oh my god, dude. Fuck you, you fucking cunt.
Looks like it's just you.
What? 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 I used my ability! I used my ability! I slammed the ground! Why didn't that register? I need a face cam because I use my hands a lot. Sometimes I hold on my controller with one hand. I'm gonna end it here, but you guys pretty much have seen the updates that are going on. I'll do another part. I'll make it part 20. I think I need to get back into live streaming this game. I haven't played on all the maps. I've only played on this map right here and the hangar. I don't know if they're revamping every map, but when the update first came out, the first day when the update came out, I was up all night that night, and my game took like maybe a half hour, an hour to update. But one of the maps that I noticed was changed a lot was Kashyyyk. It's a map where you can get thrown off and get thrown off the map and out of bounds very easily. The colors on that map were more vibrant. And I mentioned this in my live stream yesterday, my Subnautica live stream, where I did some extreme things. Go check that out if you haven't already seen that yet. But it's more vibrant. It feels more vibrant and it looks more vibrant. And I know because like I said, I've been playing this game for like 2.5 years, 2 to 2.5 years. 2 years definitely, but 2.5 years probably just about that long. That's almost about that long now. And I know these maps. I know them pretty well. I know every nick and cranny of every single one of these maps. Before I end this live stream, though, I'm going to show you all the star cards that were changed. And it was only one star card. Every hero and shooter and villain and Sith had one star card that was changed. And every single one of them, that star card has been a fucking broken star card. Because, okay, so here's what I'm going to start off with. These are the heroes and villains I use the most. At all times. I use Darth Vader, Luke, Darth Maul, Rey, Kylo, extensively, Obi-Wan sometimes, and since update I've been using him a little bit more, Count Dooku, Anakin, Grievous, sometimes Emperor Palpatine, rarely at all Phasma, sometimes Yoda, if I want to mess around with a little dude, Boba Fett, rarely, Bosk, not at all. I played him for a tiny bit. I like one of his abilities, but not enough to play him a lot. Chewbacca, kinda. Maybe once a month I'll play him. He's not really any good in my opinion. Han, a little bit here and there. I've been playing him a little bit more lately. He's pretty cool. He's got a good way of fighting. You know, you just got to really get used to how his abilities work. And once you can get that hang on, you can really fight a Jedi in 1v1, and sometimes you win because sometimes they'll mess up. Because what people with what players do with lightsabers is they see a shooter without something to block with, without a lightsaber to block with or to fly away like Boba Fett. They're like, oh, that's an easy target right there. Let me go kill that motherfucker and get a free point for my team. They come at you, and you know I've done this mistake plenty of times. I'll be honest. I've gone up with shooters like, oh, easy kill, and they're like a level 100 or 120 Han or Iden or Lando, and they just whoop my ass. They dodge every time I hit them, so the hit doesn't register. They shock me, they disable me with their abilities and stuff, and I'm just dead within like fucking 15 seconds. So most of the time these days I have taken it very cautionary because you don't know what type of shooter you're going to come against. It could be a complete noob or somebody who knows how the abilities work. But Han is great. He's got an ability called Shoulder Charge, and when you're in a 1v1 against somebody hefty, I've versed Darth Vader before. I've versed somebody who was playing Darth Vader. He wasn't a bad Darth Vader either. He was just very aggressive towards me because like, oh, because I know these guys' mindsets. I have the same mindset most of the time. You know, the game just it makes you feel powerful playing a Jedi, but it's not all that. Shooter's got some abilities that really help him out. But I was playing against this Vader this one game, and this is before the update. Han's been generally, since I've been started playing, he's been okay. I've noticed they buffed him more and more. They've made him stronger pretty much more and more lately, and I like that. I really do. When I first started playing Han, I was like, God, this guy is fucking horrible. This fucking character is shit. I love him in the movies. I love him in the comics. I love him in the manga, or if there's a manga. Pretty much everything I love him in. Besides this game, his abilities are fucking horrible. And then I started playing him these last couple months, and he's been a lot better. It's been a lot funner. I've started really trying to get the hang of his abilities. But pretty much, anyways, get back to the Darth Vader thing. When you're versing just one Jedi, now this is just with one Jedi. I've tried versing two at once, and being double teamed is near impossible to survive unless you have teammates with you. But versing one person, any enemy Jedi, anybody Jedi, if they're full-on frontal attacking you and they're not trying to block any of your abilities, they're not trying to block you or anything, and they're just trying to get rid of you, Shoulder Charge, what it does, it's like a tackle. It knocks them to the ground. And their block goes away, you can shoot them, it takes them about 3 solid seconds to get back up from getting knocked down when you use that ability. But when they're just hitting you, hit with their lightsabers, and they have no concern for their health or well-being, and they don't think that you're good at all, or they automatically assume, hey, let me get this shooter done so we can get a point on the scoreboard for our team. And you come at them with your abilities, and you know how to use your abilities, and they just realize that. So most of the time it's too late for them. I know for me, most of the time it's too late. But sometimes you'll get away with killing a shooter because they're stupid, or they know how to play them but they didn't play them right, or you got the surprise on them and you use your abilities right on them. But most of the time it's really 50-50. But generally I've met a lot of Darth Vaders when I played Han, and I've versed a lot. And the way that they like to play is very aggressive towards Han, and I don't understand what you're trying to prove. Yes, you've got a lot of health. Yes, you're a very big powerhouse. You've got 950 health, more than any other Jedi in the game, or any other hero or shooter in the game. But at the same time, I could easily get you down low to health. So usually what I'll do when I'm versing one Jedi, and this is just with one, I can't guarantee this will work, the strategy will work, is if they aren't blocking at all, and they're just attacking you full on, hit them with the shoulder charge, start shooting them with your blaster, press L1, R1, get your sharpshooter ability going on, your pistol turns into automatic pistol pretty much. Start hitting them with that as much as you possibly can, and once they start blocking, throw a detonate charge at them, knock them to the ground again, let your soldier charge recharge, dodge around it if you have to, if they're still coming at you aggressive, and just knock them down health, wait until a teammate comes, or just finish them off if you can by yourself. That's what I do with Han. And while I'm at it, I might as well, his ability that was changed was, his ability was this one, I believe. No, it was this one, Smuggler's Wits. Okay, so so the one that was on this one before, it was I think it had something to do with improving his gun's ability to do something. It wasn't this one. It's not this one. It was another one that was like this one. But they gave him a third dodge. So instead of having 2 dodges, now you can dodge 3 times. And that helps with 1v1s. I haven't used him since the update. That happened like 3 days ago. But I feel like that in a 1v1 would help out a lot. You'd be able to dodge getting hit by a lightsaber. You'd be able to dodge abilities a lot quicker. You'd also be able to dodge other shooters who are shooting at you. But pretty much, I'm gonna go through right now, and I'm gonna show all the star cards that were changed, and I'll try to remember what the star cards did before they were changed recently, 3 days ago. So we'll start off from the left side top. So Boba Fett. So his ability that was changed. If I can ever fucking find it. Born to Fly. It was Born to Fly. What this was beforehand was. Do they still have it? Okay. This one pretty much. It was like it is. Okay, so Born to Fly, Boba Fett's abilities cool down or faster while in air, but his health regeneration. I'm talking too fast. His health regeneration starts 1.5 seconds later. It wasn't like that. It was kind of like it, but it wasn't like that. His health regeneration, he didn't have any health regeneration beforehand. His Okay, so that's what this one was. This one was whenever I use my jetpack, it consumes less jetpack fuel when I'm flying. But they changed it, and I don't know if it's necessarily a great change, but I won't say it's a bad change yet, because I haven't played him since the update. But Boba Fett's abilities cooldown are faster while in air, but his health regeneration starts 1.5 seconds later. So, abilities like his... Let me just show you real quick. His abilities, Concussion Rocket. One of the games I showed you guys, my screen went blurry. That's his Concussion Rocket. For the hunt, it reveals enemies in like a massive area and shows them far away where they're at, so you can see them before you even pop up to the show. Rocket Barrage, it's literally rocket shot out of his arm. Don't want to get too much into it because there's a lot of Star Wars fanatics out there that'll get really butthurt about me explaining how things work. But it's literally just a wrist-mounted rocket launcher that shoots rockets, and those are his abilities. So that's what was changed. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'd explained what the other one was, but I don't know if this is a buff or if it was a... So what we say in World of Tanks, I play World of Tanks and World of Tanks Blitz a lot, is a buff. A buff is like a strengthening to his abilities, or a nerf, which is literally decreasing that ability that they have and making it worse. So when I say buff, it means stronger. When I say nerf, it means worse, or whatever other thing you want to call that. So that's pretty much what Boba Fett was changed to. I don't really see that as something that would make me want to play Boba Fett more. Bosk, I was looking at his ability, and I was like, wait a minute, so how is this any different? This one, I'm not going to be able to really explain the difference. Let me find out real quick, because it's been a minute. I think it was this one, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was this one. I don't remember him being less vulnerable to damage. I remember him just not having this at all. It was either this one or it was this one. Okay, so I think actually, no. I remember in the patch notes, they said they did some changes. So this one's, I think, been the same through and through. I don't think they changed this one. What they did was, it says super success cooling, duration into seconds. So I think they just dumbed it down for people so they can understand exactly how that ability works. But I think that if I'm correct, and don't quote me on this, but Predator's Resilience was the one that they changed. I don't remember. Again, like I said, I never played Bosk. I played him for a little while there because his grenade launcher is ridiculous. When you've got a clump of enemies together, hero, villains, and whatnot together, and you're shooting them with a grenade launcher, you take them down 400 health easily. Like that. But Boss becomes less vulnerable to damage, which I always confused me, but I'm pretty sure it means that he can't be damaged as easily by generally everything. So I can't tell you guys what the one was before that because I don't play him enough to memorize that. Chewbacca is another one I don't play enough to tell you guys which one it was beforehand. I think what they did was they gave his shock grenade, it shocks them for a longer time. And This is the one they changed. They did some buffs to him, and they also gave him a new star card. I think they gave him 2, but I could be wrong. This is definitely one of them, though. Impervious. Every time Chewbacca deals a threshold of 200 combined damage with any ability, he gains 2% damage reduction to a maximum. I've said this before with the star cards. Ignore the 2% and the maximum part. Literally just look at the maximum damage reduction. That's what it's talking about. So, every time he does 200 damage with any ability, or with his gun, his bowcaster, he gets damage reduction when being attacked in any way, which is cool. It means he can be more. He's more Juggernaut-like. And the other one, they changed this one up a little bit to make it a little bit different. Like I mentioned, that shock grenade, it shocks for longer duration. It also makes them weaker when they're shocked, so they can be damaged a lot easier. And this is the other one that they changed up, I believe. I know they did this one. I know this one's new. This one's been changed. This one, in case there's anybody in the live stream who watches this, is like, that one hasn't been changed. It's been the same the entire time. Like, okay, I'll take that, because I'm not positive with this one. I'm positive with this one, with Impervious, but I'm not positive with Furious Resilience. But pretty much Chewbacca receives less damage from blasters while Furious Bowcaster is active. So it's his ultimate. When his ultimate is active, he receives less damage from other enemies who can shoot at him, pretty much. Now we're going to get into Darth Vader. Now, Darth Vader, he got an update, and I know what it was beforehand. And a lot of these villains and heroes I'm going to be mentioning have the same star card. So the one that was changed is this one. This one, before the update, 3 days ago, was called... Fuck, what was it called? I'm not even going to name it. I don't want to be that stupid. But what the ability was before it was updated to what it is now was every kill that Darth Vader gets gives him health. And it gives him a significant amount of health. More than it usually would for other Jedi. But they changed it to Surrounded by Fear. When killing an enemy, Darth Vader gains stamina back. And I haven't equipped it because that's not my playstyle. But it might be soon. And I'll explain that in my next part. There's just too much stuff to go over for me to explain in one live stream. So that's what they did to him. Emperor Palpatine. I can't really say that I can be positive about which one was changed, but I can't be positive about what it was beforehand. This is the one that was changed. So, this one was kind of like it is now, but not as many informative things that are mentioned. So, now what it is called is Show No Mercy. Each extra target hit by Chain Lightning will reduce its cooldown by 0.25 seconds to a maximum. Again, ignore the 0.25 and the maximum and just look at the cooldown reduced. So, if you've upgraded the star card once, it's 2 seconds. If you've upgraded it 2 times, it's 3 seconds. If you've upgraded it 3 times, it's 4 seconds. And if you've upgraded it... Did I say 4? That's 3? Okay. So 4 times, it's 5 seconds. Purple. Now, this ability... I haven't tried it yet, but I feel like it'd be cool. Because his Chain Lightning ability, what it does is it disables no matter if they're blocking or not, it disables them and puts them. It's like if you had 2 cement blocks as feet that were like 1,000 pounds. It keeps you stuck in place for like 5 seconds straight, and then it can move. While you're stuck, you're vulnerable to damage. And pretty much what they changed it to is that this ability can be used a lot quicker the more you're alive and the longer you're alive. Next. I feel like I'm being way too slow. So Han, I think I already mentioned Han, but pretty much he gained an extra dodge ability. So next is Iden. Now we're getting into the territory again where I looked over some of them briefly. But Iden, I don't know what they did to her. She's been pretty okay already. So I guess, that seems new. Okay, I think it might be this one. Shocking weaknesses. An adversity of stun droid also reveals enemies in a 25-meter radius to all allies for a short time. That's definitely been updated. Now I don't know which one was there beforehand, so I can't comment. Now we are getting into one of my most played villains, most played Sith in the game. Believe it or not, I played Luke a lot when I first started playing this game. I played him I think he was my highest leveled character at one point in time before I really started understanding Kylo and started playing him a lot. People say Kylo is hard to learn and whatnot. Yeah, he is. For a noob. and hold on a minute. Let me explain. So, I like to explain this to my friends and when I squad up with them and we play and whatnot. I'm like, Kylo is easy to learn, but hard to master. And you guys may or may not understand what I mean by that. But what I mean by that is, his abilities are all there. Use them however the fuck you want. But there are certain ways you use his abilities that'll work at all times compared to sometimes. There are certain combinations of using his abilities that work more than they don't. But pretty much Kylo is just a powerhouse when it comes to damage output. He has very little defense when it comes to health. He doesn't regain health very easily. He's mainly you got one life, buddy. Go destroy as many people as you can, and if you survive, then hold back and don't be so aggressive after the fact. But his ability that was changed was, what was? I had this all set and ready to go, and I had every single star card that I knew about well enough in my head before I started live stream. Okay, so I can go back on my live streams beforehand too and look at his star cards and whatnot. It's not even a bother. I also have screenshots, I think, of his all of his star cards and what their abilities are. But this star card before it was changed to what it is now was I believe it was like everybody else's. I think he had the same average one everybody else got, where killing an enemy or killing a Jedi or killing, a hero or a villain. Well, hero, obviously not a villain. You're already a villain. Killing a hero, you regain so-and-so health and yada, yada, yada. But what they did was they changed his stamina regain and made it worse. They changed his health regain, made it a little bit slower. They made him more of a low health, high damage output Sith. And I like it and I don't like it. I like it to the point where I give him a shot every once in a while in a game, but I mean, my Kylo's like 108, I played him a lot before the update because his abilities were just great. They were awesome. But now pretty much what this star card is after using Frenzy, which is his ultimate, Ren's lightsaber damage is increased for 6 seconds. Which is just another crazy star card to add onto the list. Lando. Now we're getting again into the territory of the unknown. I don't really remember exactly what his... What the hell? Don't know which one they changed. I can take a guess. I can take a gander at it, but I'm not going to give you a foolproof explanation. My room is so hot right now. Holy guacamole. God, that feels better. Oh my god, that feels so much better. This is the one that was changed. You kind of just know because that star card definitely was not that star card beforehand. So, every enemy trooper defeated or 100 damage to villains reduces the heat or per shot of Lando's X8 Night Sniper permanently by 2% to a maximum. Again, guys, ignore the 2% to a maximum, blah, blah, blah. Maximum heat reduction, 10%, 18%, 26%, 34%. Now, what that means is when you're shooting his gun, it builds less heat, meaning that it doesn't burn your hand. You know how Star Wars guns in the games, you shoot it for a little while and then it heats up too much. It'll build less heat than it usually does, and that's a cool star card. I like that. I think it's a great change. Now, Leia. I'm not gonna make any assumptions that I know, but I'm gonna take a look, take a gander, and see what we're at. I think she got one that gives her more health. That she can start off with more health. That's one of the ones that was changed. I think she got 2 or 3 changes to her star cards. She needed some major buffs. She was just horrible. That was changed. And what I mean by changed, I don't mean like full on, completely revived, changed. I mean like or revisited. I mean it was like some small adjustments to the star card itself. I don't know if that was changed necessarily, but I feel like it was. Okay. So I'm not gonna go and just be like, yeah, so this is done, this is done, this is done, and this was done. Now, I've explained Luke, but if you guys don't already know, I'll explain again. This is his star card that was changed. What it was before was every single amount of damage he does gives him health back. I'm joking. That would be too overpowered what his card was before. His card before was, like everybody else's, every kill you get against an enemy villain gives you so-and-so health back. And I think it was up to 100 max. Now it's called Intensify. Every enemy trooper defeated or 200 damage to villains increases Luke Skywalker's lightsaber damage. And it's a great fucking update card. I love it. I really, truly love it. Maul. Now, Maul. Now this one I do know about, because I play Maul. I like to remember the ones that were there and the ones that are there now, because these ones I do play. I play these heroes and these villains. So, the one that was changed was this one. Now it's called Savage. If Darth Maul hits 4 enemies with spin attack within a short time, his spin attack recharge will be 75% faster for 4 seconds. Which I don't really understand. I want to understand it, but I don't at the same time. So, we're going to go from there. And if I don't mention what they were before, it's because I don't want to fuck with it. I don't want to use that much brain power to try to remember what was what. So, Rey, now. Rey got an extra dodge, too. Just like Han got an extra dodge, she got an extra dodge. She's literally like Count Dooku, but hers is a star card instead of just naturally having 3. And it is weird. After your first 2 dodges, your 3rd dodge, what it does is it decreases the amount of stamina you have to use to block strikes and to block being shot at. Your general stamina. It takes away from your general stamina. So, I haven't used her very much, but at the same time, I think that it's okay, I guess. Yoda. Now, his was interesting. It was... Ow. It was this one. I really want my fan on, but I really want you guys to hear what I'm saying. I thought I was turning my fan off, but I guess I wasn't. Oops. So this one beforehand had something to do with giving you more health with one of his abilities that gives health to teammates and to himself. But now what it does is when the bonus health of presence is depleted, it heals for some of the damage it prevented. The cooldown of presence is increased by 13 seconds. And I like it, so I'm gonna grab it. Damn, can I max this out? Nah, almost. So I'm gonna see what I got. Okay, so I feel like I'm taking forever to do this. Finn. Now, Finn is one that I actually did not look at. I can take a gander and probably guess right though, because. But oh wait, no, I think I did look at his. His was changed a lot. His are really hard to explain because they do a lot of things at once. But this is the one that was changed. I'll give you guys a second to read that. Pause the live stream or pause it if you can pause it and read that. I'm gonna move on. Don't remember which one it was beforehand. Phasma. I don't know. Let me try to remember. I think it was one of her. This one. Okay. So pretty much what it is it's very unuseful. That's a horrible star card. This is the first one I actually have problems with. I don't like the way that it's pronounced. I don't like the way it works. Believe it or not. Alright, well, I'm not going to be using Phasma anymore. I'm joking. I'll probably still use her, but I won't use that star card. Star card looks stupid. Grievous. Now, he was changed too. And his ability is crazy. So, the star card he got was Flash. Yeah, Flash is weak, guys. Flash is weak. Anyways, Flesh is weak. For every 10% health missing, General Grievous gains damage reduction, but his health regeneration speed is halved. Which is good. It makes him more of a powerhouse, makes him more of a Juggernaut, able to take more hits a lot more. I like that. At this point, I'm not even going to mention the ones I had beforehand. Obi-Wan! This is one of the ones I really wanted to talk about. Okay, so this ability beforehand was like everybody else's. Every hero, every villain killed, you gain 100 health back. Because all my cards are purple on the ones I use them a lot. It's been changed. So instead of giving you 100 health back every time you kill a villain, it is called Safeguard. After blocking 5 blaster shots, 2 abilities, or lightsaber attacks with his block, with his lightsaber block with his lightsaber, Obi-Wan gains a permanent reduction of 2% to all his stamina costs. This effect resets when Obi-Wan is defeated. Now, I mentioned in my gameplay in this live stream that his stamina can be used more often and not deplete as quickly, and that's exactly what it is. His stamina does not deplete as fast with this ability, and it really helps you play more aggressive with Obi-Wan. So if you play Obi-Wan a lot, I definitely suggest you use Safeguard. Count Dooku. I've mentioned him, I talked about him, but I never really mentioned the ability that made it really crazy. So this one beforehand had something to do with buffing another one of his abilities. But now it's called Initiative. Every 15 seconds, Count Dooku's basic attack will be a critical strike, dealing extra damage. This cooldown is reduced by 1 second for every successful lightsaber attack. So, when I hit enemies with him, and you see how fast I hit them, it's registering that tenfold, because it's trying to process how many times I'm hitting. I, literally with Dooku, when I use his ultimate, which is literally a duelist, it's called Duelist. I would go to his abilities, Duelist. He throws his lightsaber up to the front of his face, pretty much telling his enemy, come at me, let's fight. 1v1. His lightsaber strikes and his damage output is increased tenfold for a short time. Add that on to initiative, and you'll get a critical strike every once in a while, and that's like 200, 300 fucking health off of an enemy. And it's fucking ridiculous. Add that into any combo you can possibly use with him, and you're looking at a very aggressive Sith. Now, on to the last one. Anakin Skywalker. My second most played character. So it goes Kylo's my first, and Anakin's my second. For the most part. I've been playing Luke a lot lately. The last 2 days since his update. But his ability was updated and changed quite a bit. So now, okay, so what this ability did beforehand was it was like everybody else. Everybody else had generally the same one: kill an enemy or reduce an enemy's health to a certain amount and gain health back up to 100. Yada yada yada. Now it's called Steamroll. Every enemy trooper defeat or 200 damage to villains decreases all of Anakin Skywalker's stamina cost by 2%. It's like Obi-Wan's. It's kind of weird how theirs are just about the same. Really weird. Both of them have a stamina reduction, so you can attack for a longer amount of time without losing stamina quicker. And I haven't used this one very much, and I want to start using it more, and I might do another live stream. Definitely don't forget to leave a like, guys, so I know you guys want more of this. I'll bring up some more video game content on this game soon. But yeah, that's pretty much everybody that has been messed with. They added a new outfit for wait, where is it? Separatist Genosis. So the one you normally have is called Default Outfit. Default Appearance, now it's called Genosis. You can get this one for free. That came with the update. It's an okay, I guess. That's as far as I've gotten with the updates they did. They did some map updates. They're still doing map updates. They're taking maps away right now and they're fixing them. What I think they're doing right now is they're making the maps more vibrant, more brighter, easier to see, and harder to see in places that are darker. They're making certain materials look more brighter. Metal looks very tarnished in some of the maps, and they don't want that. They want it to look shiny and vibrant. That's, I think, what their goal is with this update that they did. Anyways, guys, I hope I didn't spin your head around in circles with all the information I gave you, and I hope you were able to follow everything. I'll bring another part, and I'll explain some things that I'm noticing and some things that I've experiencing, and my next part. As always, guys, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to tap that bell icon. It's to the right of the subscribe button. It'll notify you when I go live and when I'm live streaming at all times on your phone, tablet, your PC. It won't be a pop-up, really. It'll be on your Gmail. You get it through your Gmail, or it'll be on your suggested or recommended tab. Definitely do that so you know when I go live. I'd appreciate it very much. And like is always appreciated to show some love. I'll see you guys next live stream. Peace out.